Batgirl issue 6, written by Hope Larson and art by Raphael Albuquerque. This was Batgirl on a plane with Poison Ivy and a killer plant, and that's kind of all you need to know. She's on her way back from Asia. She's flying back, and we have this little adventure where she's submitting her late application to get back into university or college, and she senses something's going on, and it turns out Poison Ivy's on the flight with a really dangerous man-eating plant that tries to take down the engine, and we get I love
how it was a prehistoric plant that was a fossil, yet somehow, despite being, here's where my science geek comes in. The fossil is when organic gets replaced with like stone and inorganic, so it's dead, like it's a rock now. But don't tell that to the DCU, to where you can have a prehistoric plant come to life on a plane. Yeah. So I had to laugh at that. I didn't care, but
what was funny is before they revealed what it was, and she was traveling with a plant. I was like, oh, is this Black Mercy? Is this like is this set before Trinity? And this is like her coming to, with that. So that'd have been cool. But whatever. It made for a fun issue. There was a lot of the banter between Batgirl and Poison Ivy was a lot of fun. Batgirl, like, oh, someone has to go out to that engine, and like, oh, I guess I'm doing it. And she like puts on the magnetic, grips so she can So it's almost like Mission Impossible 4 when she's like out in the plane and she's like climbing across, just like he did in the building in that movie. But no, a lot of fun action. I thought it was a really good standalone story, and she comes back and meets her friend at the end.
Yeah,
really, really straightforward, really simple standalone, but a lot of fun. Really energetic. Obviously, the art by Albuquerque is great, as it's been throughout the first arc. This was kind of like an epilogue issue leading into the next one, because we get a little tease at the end where the son of the Penguin is going to Burnside. We see him getting off the plane as well.
Yeah, there's not very many books that I want to be double, but this is one that I wouldn't mind. If we got Batgirl, put that into the rotation, because Hope Larson's become one of my favorite writers, just based off of Batgirl.
She's done a great job. Yeah,
and her take on Ivy, I liked how at the end where they have to kill the plant, and she's like, "No, you can't do that," and she's like, "It's gonna crash the plane," and just the way that Albuquerque draws her like sorrow, like, oh yeah, it just everything, the characterization, it's just nailed between the two.
Yeah.
So,
like I say, it's essentially a fun action movie plot where they're trying to stop the plane from going down. But it's just constantly fun because Barbara's reactions to stuff, her thought process, the way Hope Larson like does all that, is just really energetic and fun, and you feel like it's always moving forward, and it's hard not to just love the character of Barbara and the way she thinks about things. So
and she's submitting a application, and it keeps being the callback.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, my anxiety over the application suddenly means less as I'm standing on the wing of a plane. So, it's just a fun read. And again, the art, Albuquerque, it's fantastic.
Yeah. No, it's a fun standalone story between arcs, which is something we're seeing a lot of in the Rebirth stuff, is they'll have an arc, then they'll have like a 1 or 2 issue thing, and then go into the next big arc, and that's cool. So, that was a really fun issue.